what can you tell us about music creators getting into this world of gaming?
The gaming world is a really interesting space for music. I think, there's a lot of similarities between the music fan and the gaming fan, or at least the modern gaming consumer and music consumer. And so there's a lot that you can do to kind of find new audiences that already have a lot of lookalike tendencies to a music fan. And a lot of times that audience is being, underserved in terms of exposure to music, exposure to new artists. And you can hit them in a lot of the ways that you would try and find music fans. So, posting cool content on your socials, engaging in online discussions and forums. These are places that music fans exist and communities are sort of created, but there's also gaming fans. And we feel like, at Monstercat, we identified that gaming community was just being underserved. So really, if you can provide great songs, cool content, put it in front of that audience, you can tap an entire market that's ripe for the picking, if you will. And in a lot of ways, the gaming audience is a better audience to be marketing than a music listener. Gaming audiences are trained on microtransactions and they're very highly engaged in online content. And, those are things that if you can position yourself in the right way, doesn't need to be huge. You don't need to go out and partner with the biggest, you don't need to get your song in Fortnite or, get in Rocket League or partner with, any of these massive games out there. You can start small, find cool content creators, maybe, share some music with indie developers and look to see where there's problems that you can solve as a musician. The gaming audience doesn't necessarily look for or latch onto the same things that are important in the music space. So it's not about monthly listeners or who's worth the most tickets or whatever. They're looking for a song to kind of soundtrack a moment, or for people to connect around, or to make a meme about, or little things like that aren't necessarily the traditional ways to market yourself in music or dance music or any genre. And so yeah, it's interesting. There's less of the rules that we think are super important in music apply in gaming. So it allows you to actually be creative, dive right in there and do some really cool stuff.